You want the recognition, you want the status, you want the money, you want the notoriety, then pal, get on Ric Flair one time. We are the best there is, and believe it, put it in the bank, whether you like it or not, we are the best there is. This is what Ric Flair's all about, you know. There are so many times that I walk out here, and I feel the excitement, I feel the pulse of the world, and sometimes I get so carried away that I don't take time. Honey, I'll see you tonight at the Marriott, now be quiet, I gotta talk. Sometimes I don't take time to enunciate and really get the point across. What's on my mind tonight is this: when this lays down next to me at night, I feel as secure as a man can feel in the sport of professional wrestling. Woo! You want the recognition, you want the status, you want the money, you want the notoriety, then pal, get on Ric Flair one time. We are the best there is, and believe it, put it in the bank, whether you like it or not, we are the best there is.
All right, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, I guess Sundo's probably right. Just can't handle the intros, you know? Thank you for showing up.
That.
Really what we think the problem is, hopefully we've got it fixed. Please hit the like button if you can, because we lost all of our likes, so now we're kind of like starting fresh. But we think the problem is multi-streaming. We think Streamlabs isn't doing a great job of multi-streaming.
Multi-streaming plus all this as they turn the ball over. So bringing it up.
Gillespie in the corner. Nobody puts Gillespie in the corner.
Nobody put, well, yeah, that's right. Nobody puts my baby in the corner.
Hey,
my
girl,
baby
top
Gillespie. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
3-1. Your boy Gillespie.
Got a 4-point play over here? Is that what
Yep. Don't quit.
We're looking at?
We don't quit. We don't quit.
I like that.
Rox, I think that might be right. Now, we don't talk about things like that anymore.
Prince,
by the way,
we weren't Disney enough.
Did I mention that we are back and we're brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook and Daily Fantasy?
We'll get into that later.
That? We will get into that later, man. You know, what a great company.
I mean, gambling in general, I'm a big fan of it. Stu with the nice screen, and they get a quick bucket.
Now that it's legal in Missouri,
you're starting to change your
you're starting to shout out FanDuel.
Maybe God wouldn't have such a problem with it after all. What do you think?
You're
I get struck by lightning.
Yeah, immediately. Jeez,
Ivy scoop pass to Stu into the corner to Terrence Ross. Just kidding. He's wearing 31. So I just, brain association. Gillespie pick and roll here with just going to pull. No good. Livers fights hard. Livers gets the board. Livers fouled on the putback. Once again, guys, please hit that like button. Sundo will be taking his shirt off if we can get to 100 likes before halftime. 100 likes before halftime. And Sundo is shirtless.
Now,
can you imagine it? Free throw good for Livers.
Losing his weight, maybe he will be shirtless,
That's what I like to hear.
If Sundo becomes skinny Sundo, and by skinny I mean
Skindo.
Sub 200, right?
Sub 200?
No, not sub 200.
Sub 200?
Maybe my goal is 180, right?
Mm-hmm. Done. Corner three. Leaning with it. Leaning a little bit. I like that. Okay. Looking a little swaggy.
It's like the team decided to go to the gym and just shoot over and over and over and over and over again until they were perfect.
Beef stew.
Beefy beef.
Hand off. Snatch back. Crossover.
Thompson.
Floater. No good. Livers with the board. Over to Bouye. Push it. Oh, beautiful spin. Get off my nuts. All right, we're family friendly. Nice tip in there from Oso. Every time I see Bouye do something like that, man, it just makes me sad that he's not secured.
A real player.
He's not secured long term. You know?
Does he need to be secured? Or do they need to win that G League championship?
He needs to be secured. He is not your stereotypical.
Something tells me that they
fake contract player.
They are using him for the development of Malawatch down there.
No, the only reason
I'm joking.
he's not
I'm
playing
joking.
was Green, right? Green.
Yes,
coming back.
I was just making an excuse, a reaching excuse as to why he doesn't have a full contract and he's still a two-way.
Malawatch has been doing some things down there. Yeah, Toasty, we have to find a way to get Goodwin and Bouye. Marky Mark says Oso's got 7 boards already.
And Gillespie.
I thought we extended Gillespie this last offseason.
Did we?
I thought we did.
We did. I thought it was 1 year though.
Guaranteed him.
I thought it was
just
1
a
year.
stupid little year. They should have been.
It was 1 year.
They should have pulled some BB sneakery. You know what I'm saying?
Let me double check here just to make sure. Yeah, Gillespie was 1 year.
Which I'm in favor of.
2. Jordan Goodwin 1 year guaranteed 2. And then that's it. So we got to figure out a way to get Bouye, Goodwin, and Gillespie. And who knows what the value is going to be, because it's definitely going up for all of them. And then, yeah, and Mark Williams. You forget about that. So, yeah, it's going to be tough getting all of them back. I fear Bouye might be out the door, and I fear Goodwin might be out the door too. I don't want that. But that's just a fear of mine that Goodwin might be gone unless you figure out a way to move Royce and whoever else, and you can give them that Royce contract, one of them, right? Like if you can figure out a way to get rid of Royce and then give Gillespie the 10 mil. We do. Yeah. I know we have. Yeah, and Kiwi's right. We have some bird rights, so it's not like it's all bad.
No insider are you? Cade bringing the ball up. Cade kicks it to Tobias. Sundo is sexting right now, which this is family friendly, but they're married, so that's still family friendly, I feel like, in a roundabout way. Off of the miss, Oso with his one move, the quick dribble, it gets cut off by Beef Stewington. Bouye, Hezzy, hang dribble, kicks it out. They find Livers. Livers with the beautiful rocker step. Pass out to Bouye. Bouye going to shoot the floater. It's soft. It's buttery. You know it's good.
He's just fundamentally sound, dude.
Chris Stu,
I rarely see him make bad decisions.
I mean, yeah. He's the one guy I was right to glom onto from the beginning. You know? Chris Stu says, are you guys clowning or are you locked in tonight? Well,
I mean, do we look locked in, brother?
We're actually a professional. We're basically the TPUSA of podcasts now. We are a finely tuned machine. We love BB now. We love him. And
so the answer is clowning, Christu. The answer is clowning.
Well,
the answer is clowning.
I feel like we're being good little baby boys, but Gillespie screen here from Livers. Back from Oso. Fading corner three. No good. Long rebound goes to Asar. He's got Gillespie on his back. They're going to slow it down. Cade. Three. No good.
Love the defense.
I don't
there.
want to
That was
say
actually good
anything
defense all around
about
there.
Cade because we've been getting so lucky around him. I ain't trying to you know what. All right. Done to Bouye. Step back three. Yay. No good. Asar with the rebound. Kicks it. No good, bro. I don't feel like I've ever seen Jimmy Neutron shoot poorly like this against us. I'm used to every three he puts up going in, even back to him playing with the Heat.
You get 5 for, but that's not happening.
Oso, nice move, gets blocked, but fouled. A little variation to his move. He went hard to the left, tried to sneak a layup in with his right hand. Byerly Monarch, is that how it's said? Byerly Monarch, 199. Give me the Eagle, Sundo, for that TP USA. LOL.
There you go.
What's the Eagle? I have no idea what the Eagle is. You know? But that's all right.
I thought you were talking about the Desert Eagle for a minute.
He wants a Desert Eagle?
I don't know. That's what I thought.
That's not a 30-06. Anywho. Oso at the line.
I have no clue what you're talking about. You see me dancing in the streets doing the dance.
The 9/11 dance?
Oh my gosh, no.
Thompson.
Top of the key.
Nice
Cade to
pass,
Thompson.
but wow. No. What's the call there?
I inherited the money. I inherited the good looks.
I'll turn off the background game just in case. All right. I just wanted to check to see if that's what it was or if it was the audio, because I'm like 99% sure it was the audio. As far as like the reason why we would get in trouble in the first place, you know.
Were you playing any audio?
No. Just the background where you can kind of see it behind the corners.
Oh, yeah.
How could they know? How would they know? Dylan for two.
I don't know.
Good.
They would know.
Huh?
I don't know, but they would know. So let's
Cunningham.
If they're scanning everything, they would know.
Guarded by Goose. Pulls up. Makes it. Very pretty off the screen. Dylan. Screens here from Royce and Oso. Downhill. Bumps. Steps through. Floats. I mean, that's a crazy shot. That's a very tough shot. He's just bringing the ball up the court and scoring at will right now. Baseline pass from Asar out to Robinson, and he drills.
All right, don't like that
three. I'm okay with it because I feel like he's 1 for 4 from 3 or worse. Grayson to the rack. Bumped. Great way to draw the foul. Yeah. Rim pressure. What up, soccer? It's a decent score, not going to lie. We're trying not to get too ahead of ourselves, though. We know that runs happen. But a great way to start the game for the Suns.
We need to hurry up and grow this pod. You know what I'm saying?
13 already for Goose. Yeah? You looking at quitting your day job?
Boys.
I'm trying to tell you.
Real for real.
The sooner we kiss that wall, the sooner the gold is going to start flowing in.
We can't do that because certain members of the Suns community would hate us.
We need to figure out a way to kiss the wall, get that money, and still be beloved by the people. That's our conundrum, people. As Cunningham misses a technical free throw.
Good.
Was that a dilly tech? Oh, Mark Williams 3 in the key. Mark Willie 3 in the key. Beautiful. Duren to Cunningham. Jab step. Double teamed. Just goody on him now. ISO. Step through. Loses the dribble. Goodwin with the steal. Over to Unk Royce. Hits the finger roll. Good take, Royce. Doesn't Royce look so slow with the ball, bro? He looks stiff and slow and like he's from the 70s when he dribbles.
Unk, bro.
Duren hits the layup.
Look like John Sally in the movie Eddie, if you know, you know.
John Sally. Joker says, what made y'all family friendly all of a sudden? Well, Tori might have another advertiser for us.
We're just trying to, put a good foot forward and good faith. As Mark shoots a turnaround jumper, no way.
So, no more joking. We're not going to be joking anymore. The joking is over with.
All that.
Asar, going to the line, no.
Sundo just can't be like he was talking about y'all in the chat. The YTs and the BLKs.
We're not doing any more talk about BBLs, and we're not doing any more talk about, definitely no more talk about
Kate Cunningham floater over Dylan doesn't make it. The Ren rebound.
Goodwin is relentless.
Get on him, Goodwin. Get on him.
Hey,
Goodwin.
go help him,
Make
Goose.
him mad.
Wow, great defense.
Make him push off.
Great defense.
Williams, I love Goodwin, dude. That's my guy. Know. That's my guy. That's what Missouri gets you.
I think it is. Dylan looking like Kobe Brown. Dylan with the fadeaway said, for sure.
We never cursed, Joker. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no laughing.
For sure.
There's going to be no laughing. There's going to be no fun having. There's going to be no joking. There's going to be 100% strict political correctness. If I see one word in the chat that is out of line that Kamala Harris herself wouldn't tweet, you're out of here. So before you comment in our chat, ask yourself, would Kamala write this? Sorry, would Kamala write this? Yeah, Flight Kid. It's like that now. Oh, for sure. Okay, we need that clip.
Oh, for sure. But it's funny when he says it.
That actually kind of is the lyric. Have you seen his?
I know. Have you seen his videos on the 37U football leagues?
Yeah. You sent me some.
Well, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. S.
The thing is, that's some S tier right there, but I don't even notice. Also, we no longer.
We gotta talk about Mark Williams. This will be a problem come playoff time if we can't. Okay, Iverson. We know it.
We
gotta talk about it.
1, 2, 3, boy, me and you says WWE chant. You sold out.
You sold out. You sold out. You sold out.
Thank you, Handles. Basically, what I'm saying is we've been delivered. Okay? We were bad before, but we're delivered now. And we no longer support Nicki Minaj. No longer can we support Nicki Minaj.
Not super bass. That's right. And if you don't like
Can't
a Bad
do
Bunny
it.
halftime show, I don't know what to tell you. Bro.
Sundo will be performing with Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl.
I'll be on the stage going, Shambella, holla.
He'll be holding Bad Bunny's dress so that it doesn't fray, okay? Or that he doesn't trip on it.
Correct.
But we don't talk about stuff like that on this channel anymore.
We don't talk about Bruno. No.
No.
Anyway, Iverson swears that we got to talk about Mark Williams, and he's going to be a problem because he won't match up well with Sinners in the playoffs.
Ivy, what if we got him an appropriate sized power forward to help him out down there so we had another body down there to box out and rebound? I feel like that's the solve. How hard has it been for us to get a guy who can do what Mark Will does?
I mean, true. And we're actually vastly undersized for real.
He does lack rebound production. 100%. Duran misses and Asar catches the rebound and puts it back. I'd love a box out. How you like that alley-oop? How you like that full court alley-oop? Iverson. How's that matchup?
And the way he just dunked it and then laid the ball down. Disrespectful.
So nice.
The fact that we're up by 15 is nuts right now. Well, not make it 13, but regardless, you know what I'm saying.
Big Wheel says SVP only takes one world currency now. Basically, Big Wheels, what we're trying to tell you is that you'll own nothing and you'll love it. Okay? Dylan, there's no way that goes in, but he did get fouled.
Dylan?
Don't question him like that.
Foul.
Don't question him like that.
That was the biggest bailout foul I've seen tonight. For sure.
By the way, that is basically the lyric. That's basically the lyric. It's the wonder of the world is gone. Or the wonder of the world is gone. I know for sure.
I know for sure.
That's what the real lyric is. I'm starting to become a Canaanite, okay? I'm really becoming a Kane fan. I wish he had Tim Walz's politics, but we'll talk about that later. Duran down to Harris posting up Dylan. Dylan gets him to travel. Tobias is in hell tonight, folks. Hell. I'm shocked he hasn't thrown a swing at somebody yet. Goodwin, but we'll get him. Either Royce or Brooks is going to get him. Brooks, crazy! Oh, for sure. I mean, did you see that? Did you not see that? Are you so mesmerized you're stunned and you can't respond?
Sorry, somebody was talking about freaking somebody else's mom in the chat.
That ain't right.
I meant to say please, not Jesus, but the same point.
Pleases?
I meant to say please. No mom or talk dad, please, but apparently I typed Jesus in all caps lock, so that just got my point across even more. Hey, don't push the issue for like kid. All right, it'll be okay.
Grayson getting smothered.
Here we go.
Pump fakes. Hands it off to Royce. Royce whips it to Dilly. Dilly pick and roll. Dilly 1v1 tween. Hop, step back. Oh! Is that James Harden? Is that James Harden? Williams, rebound, over to Goodwin. Dylan feeling it. Heat check. He's doubled. They're treating him like Book. They're fouling him like Book.
You're being funny.
I don't think you appreciate what you're seeing right now. Dylan fouled, going to the line. Dylan is everything basically right now. This is the Dylan that you hope and pray for when Book and Jalen Green is out. If you have this version of Dylan, which we've gotten most of the year, you can kind of beat teams that you're not supposed to beat. Is that fair to say, Sundo?
Yes. It's very fair.
If you don't mind, I kind of need to take a look.
All right, I'm doing some little factual corrections here. Checking something.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. We got another one. Another one
what?
No, just more arguing in the chat. I'll let you guess who.
Guys, what's going on?
Oh, arguing over Brooks hits a 3. Okay.
That was a step back I yelled at. I just had to replay it.
Okay, that was crazy looking.
Dog, James Harden.
They're kind of. Now, Suns up by 18 now.
Like, should we be doing this or?
What, winning by this much? Cade for 3 misses.
I mean,
Tobias. Loader from Detroit. No good. Rebound DB. 2 for 1. Brooks 2 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Never mind. He's going to slow it down because he's not aware. So
he don't care, bro. He's going to do what he wants.
And then
he's as hot as he
on a 2
can
for
be.
1, bro. I don't want to hear
Good
it.
foul, Royce.
That is what's the word I'm looking for?
Selfish?
No, the crap.
Boneheaded?
It's analytically proven to go for the 2 for 1. You cannot do that. Be smarter than that. Sundo, ignore my comments, so I'm leaving. I have video games to play. Oh, for sure. I even see it. Sorry, I'm trying to keep people from fighting in the chat.
Who?
Oh, Mrs. Sundo, you're ridiculous.
That was Mrs. Sundo saying she's leaving? Well,
yeah.
Cunningham at the line.
You know, the funny part is, Joker, we don't have $200 to bet, so I don't believe her. blah blah. What are we doing? What are we doing? Can we not just ban somebody because they were arguing with you over U.S. territory, please? That's not a blockable offense.
Grayson, 4 seconds, getting smothered.
I'm about to take bros
smothered
right now. Okay. Let me log in and snag that wrench real quick.
Ooh. Where were you when the Blop Blop v Sundo war popped off? Do you guys remember where you were? You'll be telling your grandchildren about this.
Where were you in the Sundo?
Oh, for sure. Type shit.
Oh, for sure. Take that wrench from you. Okay. Keep it up.
Take that wrench like, wow.
Well, good thing there's not a game tomorrow, Mrs. Sundo. Oh, first of all, I wish people knew what we were talking about. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Spray
Doesn't
baby.
change it for me.
Spray baby 1 or something like that. Oh, bow. Where were you when Sundo got his 6-pack?
Mm! Why don't you stand up and give us a little twirl so we can see the whole package?
No, I'm good on that right now, bro.
You're down how many pounds? Still just 10?
Yeah, I mean, 10, pushing 11, I guess. You know. I mean, calling everybody an idiot versus saying something about someone's mother or something very offensive are two completely different things. Okay.
Burner's here, though. That's nice. That fills me with some level.
I'm not showing you no dump truck.
Confident. They want to see the truck. But
who
said they want to see the dump truck? Because they must not, Joker, you must not have gotten the memo. And listen, Burner, I hate to break this to you. You're the only one that doesn't know what's going on here. There's been a change on the channel, a strict change. Now that we're all here at halftime, it was probably a good time to re-announce it for the rest of you. This channel will no longer make jokes. This channel will no longer notice race. Don't smile. This channel will no longer recognize sexuality.
And speaking of, that's a terrible transition. It is now halftime, which means this halftime show is brought to you by FanDuel. Make every moment more with FanDuel. Daily fantasy and sports book. Your Suns are up by a good hefty, what is that, 16 points.
Listen, I don't know what they had
shooting
pregame.
Pretty well, bro.
I don't know what it was pregame.
I think it was 3
for what?
Pre-game.
Detroit? Like Detroit going to win by 3?
So. I think so.
Because I know the ESPN matchup predictor is like they had us losing greatly.
Yeah, they had us losing, but I want to say it was like +3, 3.5, something. I want to say that, but I'm not entirely sure. We're up by 16. I would say, again, I'm not looking at Gabe. Okay. I would say right now, the spread's probably sitting at, I wonder if they're going to bet against the Suns cooling off in the second half. Because right now, let me pull up the stats here. Your Suns are shooting, we're shooting 47% from the 3-point stripe, and we're shooting 56 from the field overall. We never do that. So I wonder if they're going to bet against us cooling off or not. So 16, I want to, let's 12.5. Let's say it's 12.5.
First time you didn't look. It's -8.5 for the Suns.
See, first of all, first time you didn't look, I don't look.
Clearly, the
yeah.
first time you didn't cheat. And I'm glad. See, guys,
Oh
I told you we're
gosh.
a new channel. We're turning a new leaf. And finally, Sundo didn't cheat on FanDuel. So I appreciate that
I
from
don't
you.
ever
You're
cheat,
proving that
bro.
you're turning a new
The
leaf.
but the 8.5 means I wonder if that means they think that the Suns are gonna go cold in the second half, like they normally do, and they'll bring it back within. Because I mean, there's no reason for them to think that the scoring explosion, it's not really explosion, but we're doing better than normal, is going to continue. Like I said, we're shooting 56%. I don't think that continues. Brooks is 8 of 11. That's nuts for him.
Is it
recently?
You know?
And he's literally the only person scoring a whole bunch. Other than that, Grey Goose is 50%, but then you got 2 of 3 Mark Will, 3 of 7 Gillespie, 1 of 3 Royce, 1 of 2 of 5 for Bouye, 1 of 2, 1 of 1, 2 of 3. So
over under 8.5. I go under. I think that they'll go on a run, but I think we could maybe win it still, but it'll be close.
I think I'm right there with you. But I don't think we let go of a lead that much unless they just start shooting the lights out. But because you did mention you've never seen Duncan Robinson be like this against us, at least. Anytime he plays us, it's lights out. He has been no bueno tonight. So does that continue? I don't know. Cade also is shooting. He's got 15 points and he's 5 of 10. It don't feel like he's got 15 points and 5 of 10. Anytime I see him shoot a 3, it's a stoink. So that's just weird. You know what? I'll take the 5.5. Or I'll take the 8.5.
So you think they'll go over? They win by 9 points.
Yeah, I think we continue this. Dude. I think Brooks continues to be hot. I think somebody else behind him supports him, whether that's Gillespie or Grey Goose. Maybe Royce puts in a few, but yeah, I think we got it.
Well, guys, go check out FanDuel Sportsbook. Sign up. You guys can make that play. You still have some time. I can't see how much, but you got a little bit of time before this half is over. Sundo's been dominating with his picks this year. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Absolutely.
You know. So Suns fan with the $2 dono.
Now, I'm on there right now. I'm about to put it in. I'm about to put it in.
Burner, paused. I'm sure you'll be able to make use of that. Suns fan 199 dono proves that he's not Iverson Vlogs. Says, we gonna win. Don't worry about it. Simple.
Are you
That's
so
the
sure?
opposite of what Iverson would say.
Are you so sure? Yeah, that's just him trying to throw the scent off the trail. Put a little pepper on the trail so the dog stops sniffing. But it ain't gonna work.
You pepper in the trail, Iverson? On the first night,
Ruben with it. You missed Ruben's 12 month. He says, "What's up, gentlemen? Just got home. Just saw the score. My question is, how is this happening? We're shooting 50% from the field, 47% from 3. Dylan Brooks is 8 of 11. Grey Goose is 50%. He's nailing the threes. It's basically threes. And that's really helped us. That's really buoyed us to the 16-point lead."
Yeah, sorry I missed your message there, Ruby. Suns fan says, Gabe, I'm Iverson. So that solves that.
No, you
that
don't
solves
say,
that.
Bro. You don't say?
I tried to tell you it was Iverson. You just wouldn't listen. You know?
What are the chances we continue playing close to this? I'd say about 50%.
I think 50 is a nice way to put it, right? That's not too much or too little.
I'm just being for real. I hope that Dylan Brooks continues this and Goose continues this. I think but we know how this team works, dude. We know how this team has been. Dylan Brooks might end up shooting Detroit back into the game. That can very well happen. You know what I mean? But I'm not betting on that. I'm betting the line on FanDuel at 8.5. I'm taking it. 9-point win by your Suns at least.
Yeah.
Gabe and Sundo, tomorrow is a must-win. Jalen might be back, and Garland and Mobley are out tomorrow. Well, if Jalen's not back, I wouldn't say that, but if Jalen is back, knock on wood, pray to the Lord above, God willing, and he stays healthy, yeah, sure.
Back-to-back wins versus these two teams would feel really good because we had back-to-back losses last week against teams I thought we shouldn't lose to. So two teams that I would feel comfortable and not like it's the end of the world losing to. If you go back-to-back against them, man, that's going to be a great way to make that up. I don't really feel like we've addressed fully how well you and I, the chat's talking about it. You and I haven't really talked about how blatantly amazing the Suns are playing right now. They are. Like, I just don't even really want to mention it. I don't want to jinx it. So that's why I haven't been talking about it.
Enjoying the ride as it happens.
But as we've seen so far, it feels like this team is just one thing, they're hot for whatever reason. Sometimes you're hot.
His wrist.
Yeah, that was crazy when he went down. I thought he still stayed in, though. Yeah, he came back in, and, bro, they're just beating his little ass up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this team has confidence right now, and they're hot. So,
Baby Mallow says, you guys think they want to pay Mark Williams over Gillespie, Goodwin, or even Bouye? Don't see the downside on trading Mark Williams. So you're thinking that we should trade Mark Williams. Look, if you can get a decent value from Mark Williams and you want to keep Oso and maybe you figure out a way, or maybe you think, or maybe they end up will play Malawash next year and that's a route they go. Sure. I just don't think you spend a first round draft pick on Mark Williams and
turn around and move
let him go
for anything less than 2 first round picks.
So,
which you probably
not able to get some good value, sure, but I don't know if that's out there. We were laughed at for trading the first form in the first place.
Mark Williams is kind of becoming a lightning rod.
What do you mean, like
of
controversial lightning rod? It's like Ayton, but not as
right. But without important. We drafted him number 1 baggage. Without we drafted him number 1 over Lucas, so we got to make it work baggage. So I see a lot of people like he is something that people want changed, and I don't mostly all happy with
understand it because here's the deal: you have a potential to have a future where you have 2 7-footers back to back,
maybe playing together if
playing together or playing rotational minutes between Malawach and Mark Will. I just think that is hard to come by nowadays. Getting 7-footers like that,
skilled 7-footers.
I'm trying to think like of teams like when Memphis had Valanciunas, or was it not Memphis when they had when they were the Pels, right? When Valanciunas was there, and then they bring another big man, they were just beating us up. I think the same thing. Like that's hard to come by, especially if you want to stay big. About to freaking trade Nick Richards. First of all, I don't eat wishing nuggets, Royal Q, and I've lost 10 pounds, so suck it. How about that? How's that for family friendly?
Who said that?
Royal Q.
Royal, you don't have any idea how high above you Sundo is. All right?
Absolutely.
This man is on a cloud. You, sir, down in the muck.
Below me.
Subterranean Cretan, some might say, comparatively.
Worms, maggot in the dirt, lower than dirt. Okay,
man,
feasting off the the deck. I can't even say that word, so I'm not even gonna try.
Decomposing?
The decomposition, okay, of the earth. While I am an eagle, soaring, majestic.
Yeah,
Caw,
I would
caw.
describe you mostly as an eagle.
That's my eagle call, by the way.
Mm.
Okay.
Maybe with like the lower half of a horse, so that when you land, you still got a little something.
Like half griffin, half minotaur.
That's what he is, Royal Q. You're some type of like little like centipede, like little grub worm. You're that grub worm from the Hakuna Matata song that started the whole Hakuna Matata. It didn't go through the audio.
I know. I had to make it lower because it wouldn't pick it up. Stalker says that's a crow sound, ain't no eagle. You missed the high pitch one. But can I say that because he lives in a gated community and accused Gary of having a gated community when in reality he's the one? Yeah, I mean, it's called gaslighting, Joker. Okay.
We're professionals at it. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, voiceover did just catch you though, assuming his gender, and you're gonna have to apologize for that. Wait a minute. We didn't start the show today with any land acknowledgments, but the game's back on, so we got to go back to the game.
No, so we're like, I have no clue what they are talking about.
First of all, we're all on stolen land. Cunningham to the rack.
All right,
nice
so
take.
Starting. All right,
down 14.
The favor.
We got a $2 dono here from Ruben Santiago Chavez. Says a beautiful milk chocolate eagle.
What up?
That would have been amazing. That was the longest rebound possible. What a pass.
Can we call timeout?
I was going to say a timeout, but it's not even a minute into third quarter.
I don't care, bro.
We're not even a minute in.
I don't care. Call it.
Sundo Rittenhouse goes hard.
Because clearly they made adjustments.
Joker, could you perhaps make a Sundo Rittenhouse AI pick?
Oh, no. Let's not be cold. Make me right. Make me right.
Cunningham gets that shit beat.
Mark Will.
Must have been a foul on Gillespie, because I know that wasn't a foul on Mark. He was all ball. I know that wasn't a foul on... Okay, good. They called it on Gillespie. 100% family-friendly burner. 100%. But, Joker, I'm thinking in this pick, it's Kyle Rittenhouse's body, but Sundo's face, fully intact. It's weird whenever you mix white people with Sundo's face because it doesn't come out right.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, okay? Because next thing you know, you're going to get the stupid Kyle Rittenhouse trying to fake cry in the courtroom. Freaking looking out there on the court stand trying to cry force one. Freaking out, bro. Looking like a freaking Oompa Loompa, bro. Good night, man.
And so, guys, we are a family-friendly, completely apolitical podcast now. We've turned a new leaf. We are advertiser-friendly. Dylan with Brooks. The midi. Suns back up 13. Cunningham got Brooks on him.
Graffia says that was a wild impersonation, but true. I'm telling you, bro, that was exactly what it was.
Finger rolled Duran is good. Dylan ain't happy. Suns only up 11, and I believe that's gonna get the timeout. Guys, help us out. Hit the like button. Are you old school racists, or do you like, multicultural people like Sundo and I? Because if you do, the one way we would like to manipulate you is to channel that into the like button. Okay? He grew up rough, all right? It ain't easy being black in Missouri. It ain't easy being whatever the hell I am, okay? So hit the like button for us to make up for it.
Gabe is passing light bright, okay? That's
You know what? Passing isn't even the word. I would say I'm a suspicious light bright. Black people are suspicious of me. They're like they go, "You're black, aren't you?" A little bit, and I go,
"Is the better point?" Like,
yeah. But we're family friendly, and we want to stick to that, guys. What is this kid gonna do? Free throws.
Be suspicious.
All right.
Why do they always pick?
Oh, that shot, it looks like around the world. Looks like around the world.
Look at that shot, bro. I'm like, look at that shot.
Got a little quick release on him there, don't he? Ooh.
There you go. Bucket. Here we go. Bucket. Here we go. Bucket. Here we go.
Don't sell. Don't sell.
Are they allowed to hit the backboard?
Attaboy. That was a little zesty.
Are they allowed to hit the backboard? A little bit. That's with the freaking bowl cut. That's a Gen Z kid if I've ever seen one in my entire life with the haircut, bro. I know for a fact that he says unk. He says bussin'.
He says bussin'.
I know for sure he says 6'7", all that, bro. I know for sure. Okay, because he just looks like the type. What does that mean? I don't know. But he does.
It's a good question, Malo. I would love a study. Maybe we need to try to do a study on a scientific study on why Mark Williams is not a double-double machine.
There's no scientific study to be had. I've said this before. He's not fundamentally sound. Simple as that. Like when he gets the ball in the paint, he doesn't take advantage of his opportunities because he's not fundamentally sound. He depends on his athleticism. Same thing goes for rebounds. It's just real simple. He's got that's the if there's anything that they need to work on this offseason is that. Like you don't leave the gym until you do all of these things well.
I gotta pay more attention to him when he's not touching the ball. Royce. Nice drive, making Sundo look like he doesn't know ball at all with that drive and finish. Great job.
Look, if you were as talented
Royce.
as Mark Williams and you were as big as Mark Williams your whole career and would you practice fundamentals?
Which fundamentals? Because I don't see him doing and one mixtape tour shit.
No, I don't mean that. Just like turning around, not looking for somebody to box out. The way he rebounds, not going up with two hands for a rebound. He's always tipping it out. His post moves are.
So you're talking about the really Hoosiers.
Yes.
Really, really Caucasian version of basketball.
The greats from the regular dudes.
Oh my gosh, Tobias in the corner. They're getting hot. It's 12-4 in the third.
The Hoosiers is crazy. Yeah, look, 8 points. Can we figure this out and make me look good again? Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, the Ren just packed Brooks.
Unfortunately,
into the stands.
Flyby, it's not a fitted, it's a little snapback. But I got it on Amazon and it was really cheap, man. I think it was like $19 on Amazon. You can find it for sure. Hat. I got 2 things coming from Amazon.
What about me? Do I need to
What about me? Really he says it's not Suns related, but it is SVP related. If that, you know.
Well, do I need to DM Katie with a little shopping list?
You might need to.
Hey, Katie, can you pick this up for your boy?
I ordered a Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels shirt that is just.
Ooh, no, I'm not gonna lie, that's respectful.
It's so cool, bro. You're gonna love it. And then I got a Austin 316 hoodie, yellow and red flame letters on the back, yellow and red flame skull.
Tobias, him and Royce getting physical, tied up. Royce fouls and says, "What? I didn't foul. I had the ball."
You put that hoodie on, bro.
Now they're talking.
I put that hoodie and that shirt on, I'll be getting arrested for domestic violence in no time.
Man, they really chirping, bro. They really chirping, bro. Are you watching this?
It's
They are
been
really
chippy
trying-
all game. I mean,
I know, but I'm waiting for a.
You know
text.
what? It's always like that. Where's their guy that's the most chippy? What's his face?
Beef stew.
No, Beef Stew, of course, is super chippy, but their wing guy. Can't think of his name. He's not a star, but he's scrappy as hell. Asar gets a screen here, whips it into the corner. They find Cade, contested three. No good. Tipped rebound from Dylan to Royce, over to Goose, down to Gillespie, pump fake in the corner. He might have stepped out, though. The ref was looking right at it, and the ref says no. The ref says you don't know ball. I don't know what that was from Dylan. That's not going to go, Dilly. That's not how life works, Dilly. And Cade.
Time out. Who yelled at somebody? I wasn't happy with that. He actually did go after somebody off the bench. You said something.
This is some bad boys basketball, bro. Bad boy. Type shit.
Yeah, absolutely bad third soccer. Absolutely. I need Gabe screaming to a pellet. It's not that kind of game, okay?
That was from the frustration of losing Book and Jalen
in the same game. Elite.
I mean, I had to go to the Instagram last night.
No, you didn't.
I didn't want to.
Don't be weird.
I didn't want to.
Right now I'm getting my list for Katie. Okay. Okay. Be like, if anything's, watch this.
The leather vest would go hard.
Sun's gear ended up coming up sunscreen. Definitely don't need that. All right, here we go. Phoenix Suns merch. Should I get some socks, Gabe?
Well, you know, I personally can tell you there are some good Sun socks on the internet. All right? A little foot shot for burner. A little.
Right now it's 16% off for some Suns undies.
Me undies. Yeah, I wouldn't get Suns undies, bro. I need high quality underwear.
What about a nice little tumbler?
Be letting everybody know you're a Suns fan and you like cold drinks.
Suns sock cap and gloves would go hard.
Sharknado says, live by the Brooks, die by the Brooks. He carried the half. Now time to cool down. I mean, how bad has his second half been? Has he been that bad? How many shots has he taken? How many ball hogs has he hogged? Me undies. No
more, but do me undies.
All right. Grayson inbound to Gillespie. They are full court pressing us. Full court press. Unbelievable at this point in the third. Grayson downhill, double step back, passes to Gillespie. Pump fake over to Markey. Mark gets ripped, and that makes Sundo look good. And then Mark gets tossed on his a-hole, and then Cade with the spinning, with the spinner-rooney.
Not the spinner-rooney.
So good.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Sucker. He did not say that. Tell me he did not just say that.
5-point lead, by the way.
Daddy Pack, relax. That's game. It's a 5. Although, I will say this. Last couple of games, our fourth quarters have been atrocious.
I know. I should have never said what I said.
Do 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 do. Such a good song.
Can you dig it? Sucker! I'm not gonna lie, it goes hard, dude.
I just don't understand why you can't come out shirtless in some white trunks with some white elbow pads and do the spinneroonie on stream. Free throw good here from Duran.
You seen Mean Gene? What you talking about? Here was a click.
Bro, not gonna lie, kind of sound exactly like him. Okay. Grayson, screen here from Royce. Jimmy Neutron, fouling, Asar, no calls, by the way. None of these fouls are getting called. They're just occurring. Grayson getting raked across the leg, and a missed three. Duran with the board.
Can't go another timeout, bro, but we need to. Oh, my gosh, dude.
Cade working, jerking, floating, no good. Out on Duran, better inbound it quick.
Run like it never happened.
Inbound quick before Sundo peace signs and disappears.
I'm not gonna do that yet.
Okay.
You know me, Jane.
Allen.
What you talking about is the click.
Hulk Hogan.
Wait.
And remember, we're family friendly now.
Because with Harlem Heat and Sister Sherry, it's all action. We take what we want. And after Lex Luthor, we coming for the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
Poor Booker T.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
Royce. Back
the best part about that promo
to
is
Dilly.
The fact that
Dylan turns it over, but then gets it right back, but then gets ripped again. Relax, Dill. They called a foul. Relax, big dog. Don't feel embarrassed. They hacked your ass. You're good. I feel like he needs me in his corner to just like talk to him. I need an earpiece where I can just say, "Hey, man, it's all chill. We're all chilling. We're all chilling."
No, we need Gabe to do an Ultimate Warrior promo and just say Hulk Hogan over and over.
Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. Bro is about to die in that promo. Hulk Hogan. Grayson with the deep three, no good. Dylan with the rebound. Dylan with the pass fakes, the kick out, the goose deep three, and it hits.
Now let me ask you a deep as Goose hits that three, and hopefully that means a sign of good things to come as Kate Cunningham is being guarded full court by Goodwin, gets a pick, drives, gets fouled on the shot. Kate going to the line for two. Let me ask you a question. This is a wrestling question, okay? Worst finisher. Okay. What about
I don't know that I
No, I'm giving you two choices.
Okay.
Worst finisher.
Okay.
Worst finisher.
First free throw good.
Hulk Hogan, atomic leg drop, or Ultimate Warrior splash for the win. Which one's the worst finisher?
I would be more physically. I would feel like you put out more damage. Frog splashing.
He doesn't frog splash. It's just a splash off the freaking mat. Remember?
Like he's just standing next to you and he belly flops.
Yeah, he
on you.
runs across the ropes and just jumps on him. Just look it up. Look it up if you don't remember the Ultimate Warrior's finisher.
It's just a leg drop is not impressive, dog. It literally, it's a move where you can Dylan for three. It's a move that's like obviously wouldn't hurt because
at least the dude sold it right. They really sold it like his freaking quad and hamstring was going into their neck.
Part was gonna? Yeah, I guess. Cunningham
on this commercial break.
pass
on this
goes out
next
of
commercial break,
bounds.
you need to look up
Okay,
the
okay,
Ultimate
okay.
Warriors finisher, and you tell me side by side. As a matter of fact, I'll find a vid. And yes, we're definitely doing better now. We're going on a bit of we're stopped the run, so now let's just extend this lead to a good 10 points again. And I'll be happy.
10 point getting out of this third quarter up 10 would be a godsend.
Burner, that's not a good point.
Corner 3 for Cade. Tough ass shot. Good fighting in the paint from Oso and Beef Stew, and they're going to call Oso on a foul. Oso's jersey is completely crumpled up like Stewart had it balled up in his fist, but okay. All right.
You know what? I think I could fight Beef Stew and win.
You think you could?
Yeah, man.
And what makes you think that?
You know, I just got the moves. You know, if I can beat Tori in basketball, I can beat Beef Stew in a fight. You know what I mean? First, I just got to grab them crusty dreads. First thing first.
Are they saying that that's Espo in the front row? Is that Espo? He's right next to purple jersey on the left. Talking about Patty Pimblett. Did Patty lose? I didn't watch that fight.
Mr. Sacco, I really could take Beef Stew, you know?
Back iron for Beef Stew. Gotta love that, honestly. By the way, I've used StockX a couple of times. 100%. Got both sets of books, and they were both legit, authentic, perfect condition. I can vouch for StockX. Grayson over to Dylan. Dylan cut off, trying to go baseline, cut off again. Won't take no for an answer. Passes into the corner to Bouye. Over to Goodwin for 3. Goodwin, a little short, in and out off the lip of the rim, and then back iron. Cunningham, crossover. Every screen is just so physical. Bouye to the rack, smooth as silk. Off of the steal. Excuse me on that sneeze. Cunningham gets it over to, honest to God, I don't even know who that is. A corner 3 is no good from Asar. And Goose gets it over to Dylan. Dylan, tween, cross. Not joking. Spin, pound dribble, floater. Giggity! Wow. Dylan with the Frank Reynolds move. I still got the move. Only Burner will know that clip. Cunningham to the rack, kicks it out, into the corner, air ball. That should be Suns ball, white ref. I don't notice your skin color, though, because we're family friendly. You gotta stop mentioning the ref's race, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. Bouye. Screen here.
Gender.
Or gender. Or whether or not they're bae or not. Dylan! I thought that was going in, bro. That is his move, Burner. You know, that's Mantis Toboggan's move.
No, baby Mal, we don't say what kind of doctor it is.
I ain't even gonna say what he is. Okay? Not doing it. We don't like Kanye on this channel anymore. We're done with him.
You're right, we don't.
He's out.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj is out. All right.
Cardi B still in.
Cardi B is in.
Meg Thee Stallion definitely in. Jay-Z definitely in.
Is it weird that I'm happy for Klay Thompson? I have no reason to be.
About what? What did Klay Thompson do? Who he dating now?
Well, he's been with Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm pretty sure that they are with child.
Well, good for him.
He is living the dream, dog. Living the dream. Apparently, she can cook too. She might throw you in jail for fake shooting her foot, but that could be worth it. Grayson fading 3, no good. Hey, Oso. Bro, why didn't Oso react to that? That was crazy.
I think he thought Bouye was going to get it.
Yeah, which is not... You'll get in trouble in film review if your answer is, well, I thought you were going to. That's not the right answer, but that is what happened. Grayson down to Dilly on the baseline, whips it back to Goose, over to Bouye. Bouye, short 3. Tip out from Oso to Goose to Dylan. 3 is good. How you like me now type shit. All right? Great defense here from the Suns. They are just champing at the bit on D. Ooh, Oso almost got a big block. Rebound, Dilly Brooks off the missed floater. Dylan to Goodwin. Bouye, Grayson, and Oso in the game. Dylan off of the screen here from Goodwin. He's got the switch. He's got... Who number 5? Takes him off dribble, gets doubled, trips, fouls. They fouled him, all right? He wouldn't trip like that. Dylan wouldn't trip like that. You always think he would trip like that. Don't you even say that about a black queen royal. How many times I got to tell you this, Royal? Black women are not for play. And yet here you are, acting a fool in the chat.
Yeah. Quit acting crazy.
Don't worry, I'll protect our women. All right, you just sit back.
For real.
All right.
I will sit back. It's your job as the
light bright. It's my way to prove my blackness. All right.
Yeah, it's not even that.
I step up like a bulldog. I start fighting. And then they know, hey, maybe he is part black, even though clearly he looks light bright, you know? Dylan's got 38, by the way. Dylan might go for 40, by the way.
I hope so. That'd be very cool.
Pull up, back iron.
Good try, Gillespie. That's actually how you box
Kick
out.
to Tobias. Tobias. Working it down to Stewie. And Stewie Griffin gets the chair pulled out from under him by Oso, but they're going to say it's, they're going to say that's a foul.
I don't see how that's a foul, bro.
I guess pulling the chair out's a foul now.
Beef Stew is grabbing his jersey. That's not a foul. No matter, I wouldn't waste it on him shooting free throws anyway, so that's a good idea.
Davis says Dilly will get 50, 100%. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Bright lights. Big cities. Bouye with the ball. Suns up 15-teen. Bouye with the hang dribble. Gets a screen here from Dill. Dill in. On his Dylan the Villain t-shirt night, looking for 40. Double step back. Air ball. We won't talk about it, though. What a steal from Detroit. But I guess there was a foul off ball or something, or maybe Dylan. I don't know. What's the call here? How dare you, Davis? But you're not necessarily lying. But look, we're up 15, largely due to his 38. So can we be upset with Dylan Brooks for getting a little heat checky? I wouldn't be mad at Book. I wouldn't be mad at Gillespie. I wouldn't be mad at Grayson. You know? He's earned this. The man changed our culture. Yeah, I don't even know what the call was on that. And dude, go back if you ever wanted to. You go back and you watch our old streams pre-season, like as the season was about to kick off. I was the biggest Dylan hater, and I told everybody he's going to be selfish. He's going to shoot when you don't want him to. It's going to be annoying. And yet here I am. Here I stand. The biggest Dylan Brooks sycophant on Twitter. Yeah, that was crazy. Tobias kicks it. Bouye, swarming defense. Beautiful defense. Beautiful. Great move. Oso almost gets the block. 7 seconds into the corner. Tobias off center shot is good. If Plumlee had 38 and he was shooting, I'd be like, well, he's got 38. I mean, he would never have 38. That's the thing. And he would never take step back threes. Bouye, beautiful dwibble moves. Beautiful handle. Beautiful. Doubled. Oh my! That's not what we want, right? We'll file that under Bouye's first boo-boo. His first mistake.
Well, not first, but okay.
Third mistake. All year?
Not today.
No, all year. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
So what were you doing that quarter?
Brody.
Winding down for bed?
Asleep. Trying not to fall asleep by TikTok for
allow me
5 minutes.
Let me grab coffee since you're leaving. Let me coffee.
Hurry up.
And let me bleed the lizard. Family Guy reference. No, I won't. Time. I'll be right back.
In Gabe time. You guys don't understand a whole 10. That's a whole 10-minute Gabe time right there.
I will. I'll be white black.
Gosh, you're an idiot. Brooks is going crazy, Mo Dizzle. It's quite nice to see. Dylan will get his career high 40 if the Suns. I don't know about all that. We all got. I mean, you hope the Suns win. It's the fourth quarter, right? They got a size enough lead where they can hold this one off, unless they just go completely cold. I think they could still score 20 in the first. I still think they could only score 20 in the first or in the fourth and still come up with a W. That's just my opinion. I want the Pistons to win. Well, you need to get out of here. We don't do that here. We want Suns to win, brother. Yeah, that's the thing, Mr. Sacco. You may not have no confidence, but shoot, you only got to stave off a 10 point lead. So I will say I'll take that. Sundo, what's better, pedigree or curb stomp? Pedigree. I love the pedigree. That's a better finisher. And it's also actually a legitimately finisher that can hurt people in the ring because you really have to trust the guy to not smash your face into the mat. You would let your Freeman go to Arizona, bro. Trade Royce, Colin, Nick for a true power forward immediately. All three. Okay. You say so. Do you want to lose that point guard in Colin for sure? What if I could include Hayes Davis? Honestly, this can potentially be the Suns' best game so far in the season. I wouldn't go that far, Nathan. It's one of the better ones for sure if they win, but I wouldn't go as the best. Bouye, pick from Oso, takes it. Bouye, driving. Kicks to Livers to Gillespie, pump fake. Gillespie not driving. He's in the paint, pump fake. Looking, Livers. Has it. Livers to Gillespie. Gillespie for 3. No good. Rebound beef stew. Cade on the fast break. Floater, no good. Rebound, Oso. Gillespie. Done on a fast break. Done. Spins. Done. Layup. No good. That would have been beautiful. But he misses. Duran. Cunningham. Corner 3. No good. Awful. No good. Cunningham, what's wrong with you today? Bouye. Pick from Oso. Doesn't take it. Kicks to Oso. Oso to Gillespie. Top of the key. Gillespie pick. Takes it. Tries to kick the Oso. Turnover. Beef stew. Duncan Robinson bringing it up. Looking for somebody. Gives it to Cade. Cade to Beef stew. Beef stew. Backing up Oso. Oso pokes it out. Cunningham has the top of the key. Cunningham. Step back. Free throw line jumper. No good. Oso rebound. Kicks the Livers and Livers loses it. Turnover Suns. Yuck. You back, bro?
Yes, sir. I feel like a new man too. Completely new man. Got a hoodie on. Well, take her easy. What happens? Oh yeah. I know how to do it. Okay, so
fix it.
Hold on, but do we want to do your peace sign? Hold on, give me a second. 3 here for Duncan Robinson. No good. Another attempt for Dunk. Floater is good. All right. Thank you, Sundo. We'll see you soon.
You want the recognition.
Whoa.
You want the status. You
that
want
was
the money.
What the
You
what?
want the notoriety. Then, pal, get over it. You want the recognition. You want the status.
Everything just went haywire. It just started the banger.
Right. Oh, good job. All right, catch you later.
It was bound to happen. Later, bro. All right. Turn my camera on now. Turn off the old disc. Transition that. Colin with the ball. Kicks it over to Oso. Back to Colin. And a screen from Oso's butt sends Cade flying. Yeah, that was accidentally played the new banger. One of the new bangers. We got a couple new bangers. I'll have to get better at that fading situation. Cade guarded full court by Goody. Put back. We got a foul here on Cade under the rim, of course. Gonna go ahead and get out of Discord altogether. Cade at the line here. Suns only up 12. Still a good score, but, you know, not exactly what we had in mind there. I'm going to turn, there we go. Get a little more green screen there. Goodwin. Hands off to Gillespie. No. Stolen. They kick it up the court. Livers swarming beef stew. Stew with the ugly left-handed layup. But it is effective as it scores. And now it is a 9-point lead for the Suns after a 6-3 start to the fourth from the Pistons. Soccer says Goodwin selling. Is he? It's a bad play, right? It's hard to be mad at Goodwin. Which one, Alex? 12th arena tonight. Ooh, you know what I have. Let me see if I can fix this here. Score Sun stats. Will this work? Just work for me. Look at that. We got Sun stats up. Yee yee. Ski yee. I'm just talking about like a ski yee situation. Sun stats. Put the Sun stats up there for you bettors that are in here specifically because of your parlays. ATL? Was that tonight? When was that? How bad's Royce really been today? 4 points, 2 for 5. Yikes. Yikes. Why don't we get in games like this for Royce? Why don't we get more Fleming? I really thought Ott was starting to play Fleming, but I guess I was wrong. I missed out on the whole G unit tank tops. What's a G unit tank top? This is absolutely the Dylan Brooks game. I hate to do it, but I think I'm going to have to. I've been wanting to get my Von Sanity channel back. I think tonight I might have to drop a Dylan Brooks video in the morning. We'll see. Grayson driving left, got Mark Williams on his hip, kicks it to O'Neal. Royce back to Goose. Goose has been very good as well tonight. Over to Gillespie. Gillespie shoots the three, foregoing a pass to Royce, and he misses. They're already at the cup. And no, okay, wow, no foul there. I thought we were going to get called for a foul. They just miss. Goodwin looks off the defender, kicks it to Gray. Gray to the rack, left-handed, drops the defender off the backboard, fouled, going to the line. Fellas, ladies, non-binaries, especially you non-binaries, will you hit the like button for us, please? Help us out. Going down the stretch here, 8.5 minutes left in this game. That's a good title, Burner. That is a good title. Grayson's free throw is good. Hits 2 of 2 here. Eli, Sundo was like a rocket today, just cruising. And all of a sudden, his energy plateaued. And it was just, and bro fell asleep on us. Gravia, that might be the right title too. That's awesome, Piggy. What'd you win? And where'd you play? And how much did you spend? Cunningham. Driving left. Into the corner. Ja Morant Jr. No good. Kick it. Oh my God. Alley-oop. Half-court alley-oop from Royce to Mark. The two guys that Iverson hates the most. I'm sure Iverson's head is spinning. What a nice little left step Euro with the left-handed lay from Jalen Duren. He's looking good around the rim. And I actually mean that in a gay way. He's very handsome. Royce over to Grayson. Screen from Royce and O'Neal. And Ja Morant Jr. goes to the ground like he got shot with a 50 cal rifle. So they call a foul. Every other screen. I appreciate that, Brendan. Cade down 11 with 7.5 minutes here. Guarded by Goodwin. Gets around him. The blow by is real. The hang time is real. The missed putback is real. And the rip from Goody is very real. Goodwin over to Grayson. Wide open. 3. No good. Rebound Duran. Mark Williams takes a spill. And Asar's already up the court. Eurowing. No good lefty. Goodwin goes sliding out of bounds. A very physical game. Goodwin. Screen from Mark Will. Sorry, Dylan. Hezzy. Tween. Left-handed. Step back. No good. Thought he was getting 40 on that one. Has he hit 40 yet? 38 still. On 12 and 19, by the way. That's crazy. You know it, Blop. The guardrails are off. But we are so family friendly, I ain't going to screw it up for Sundo, all right? Royce corner hits! Suck on that, Iverson. How you like him now, Iverson? And how you like him now, Sundo, who was saying we need to get rid of him? Back iron brick for Cade on the deep 3, and the Suns are bringing the ball up. Goodwin, keep it slow, brudda. Let's run some clock. Goodwin picking and rolling with Mork, getting to the rack, getting it blocked. Kicks it out to Dylan. Dylan says, here's my 41 points. Nope. Dylan's hunting them points, bro. He wants 40 so bad. I think he might settle for 40 if he can get it. Asar in the paint, double clutching, not granny shifting like he should. Gets blocked. Dylan with the finger roll. Back of the rim. 40 for Dylan. Unbelievable, guys. I love Dylan Brooks. Does that make me gay? Am I gay for Dylan Brooks? You bet ya. And I'm just tired of acting like I'm not. I won't lie anymore. Bored Peanut Butter says, I love him more, Gabe. I mean, I hope you guys have noticed that I continue, even when he is being objectively greedy, I still have his back. And I say the same thing. Weirdly enough, it's worth these greedy mistakes. Really is, man. Never thought I'd say that in a trillion years. Crazy. And like versus the Pistons too, like a 34 and what is it, 17 team? What's their record? 34-11. I couldn't see that second one. 34-11, and you don't have your two best scorers, and you're handling business. I don't want to say anything crazy. All right. What a performance, man. So not trying to pat myself on the back here. I just want to say, when I talk about how high I am on this team due to the role players, and remember I gave you guys that big impassioned speech a few days ago when Dylan and Book went out, and when Jalen and Book went out, and I said we can still beat nearly anybody except for, of course, like the Thunder, the Rockets, and the Nuggets without our best two players. This is what I was envisioning, and you guys are seeing it. For now, as Beef Stew gets a rather easy dunk, NGL. Dylan looking for 42, maybe 43. Gets doubled, doesn't pass out of it, shoots a baseline jumper, heavily contested. Maybe it's time to start passing, Dill. What do you say? Royce with the rebound after the Asar smoked layup. Royce to Goose. Goose bulldozes Ja Morant Jr., and he's going to the line. It was a good try. It was cute. Grayson at the line. Hits. Me coffee right here. Soccer says they're subbing Cade out. I mean, one thing I've been trying to hold back to not jinx us is the fact that Cade just doesn't seem to play his best versus us. And that was again happening in this game as the Suns are up 16 with 4 minutes to go. 4.5. That's not good. Duncan Robinson, corner 3. Oh, they called it a 2. What a mitzvah. Gillespie. Dylan guarding it. Coming to set a screen, rather. Sorry. Little hezzy from Dylan, something happened here with Dylan. He might have baited. He might have hooked an arm. Beef Stew comes up and taps Dylan Brooks. Don't try to bait the bait artist, all right? Don't try to bait the masturbator. Suns come away with the call. Suns come away with the call. They're going to review it, or there's a... What is their coach over here chirping about when his team's down like this? Grayson at the line. Make him pay, Gray. Attaboy. Grayson downhill to the rack, stops, kicks it back out to Royce. Air ball! I was about to say dagger, and I'm so glad I didn't. I said didn't. Daddy didn't love me. All right, Ja Morant Jr.'s got Gillespie on him. Kicks it to Robinson. Oh my God, what a block from Dylan, and the stare down against Beef Stew. Beef Stew don't usually, handle this sort of shite talking very well. What an absolute dogged play from the Suns. The banger is going to hit hard, guys. I know a lot of you don't know about the new one. Just beautiful. I got some tweeting to do, and I apologize because you guys are more important than Twitter, but I'm kind of a greedy little mealy mouth SOB, and I try to have my cake and eat it too. So I do apologize. All right. The man's changed my life. He's changed our culture. He's made me have to change my underwear from time to time. And frankly, I'm impressed. I mean, I'm just rage bait tweeting at this point about Dylan Brooks. If you were wondering, hello, well, Asian don't crack, but we don't notice those things here. Not on this channel. Unless Bibi Netanyahu himself tells me to. Backdoor cuts here for the Pistons. Asar. Is that Asar? Who dat? Oh my God, what a block from Mark Willie. This is going to be, in the end, a very, very impressive win. Dylan, tween, dribble, gets ripped. Gillespie saves it. Gillespie back out to Dill. Dill with 7 seconds. Back to Gillespie. Pump fake. Step back. Good. I can smell the banger. Jalen and Book just smiling on the sideline like, bro, can't wait to get back in there. We are going to tear this league up. Within reason. Gillespie with the ball. Dylan trying to get open. Into the corner to Goose. Quick release. No good. Suns up 21. And Sundo was right on FanDuel, guys. If you would have taken... Well, so far, he's right. I'm telling you, man, Sundo knows what's going on. Sundo might know ball. You know? Timeout again or what? They just got subs coming out. They got Dilly coming out. My God. This team is so impressive, man. Backdoor cut. Malawatch block. Malu block. Baseline. Fleming loses it. Going the other way. Who is number... Man, it's crazy because these Pistons players, I am just not... Like, I do not know who these dudes are. Their bench is kind of crazy. 3 here for the Suns. No good. Malawatch trying to get the rebound. Kind of butterfingering it. Not going to lie. And it's going the other way. Turn around. Kick out. What kind of shot? That's got to be B-ball Paul, right? Okay, that's Paul Reed. That's the only human being with that shot. That scared me. Bouye. A foul on Malawatch during the screen for Bouye. Is nice to see Fleming in the game, man. Downhill drive. What a beautiful layup. It didn't go, but that was sick. Going to the line. Foul on Malawach. Good defending the rim there, though. From the Rook. Ooh, free throw. No good. Second free throw is good. Bouye. NH Cheeks comes over to set the screen and he tells him, nah, we're good. We're good. We don't need any cheek screens. Accepts one from Livers, though. Dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. Unlucky for Bouye here. Relax, Burner. Not that much, okay? But there's some things to tweet about. All right? Hayes Davis with the rebound. Let's see what Cheeks can do. One more time, guys, before we get into the post game, hit that like button, please, if you haven't. Maybe it's turning into a basketball yet. Maybe it's not. Let's find out together. Suns win 114-96. Should we play the new banger going into the post game, or do you guys want to wait until after? Diego says, Gabe, you're going to ignore me, bro? What happened? I was tweeting, bro. What happened? I'm just now getting back to the chat. That's the problem not having Sundo. Listen, guys, this game is crazy. Not like some crazy things happened. Not only did we just beat a 34-11 team by 20. Wait, not 20. 18. We did it on a 40 burger from Dylan Brooks. A 40 burger that was, as Sundo would say, very efficient. All he ever wants from Book is for him to go something like 13 of 22, 10 for 12 from the line, and 4 for 7 from 3. I mean, you got to hand it to Dylan Brooks. Just an incredible performance. He's talking right now. I'm likely going to have to make a post-game video about him that'll be out in the morning, so you guys will get a chance to hear what he has to say because I'll pop that in the video. But Roy wants the new banger. Let's go. Little celebratory banger, and then we'll get into the post-game show, all right? We'll be right back.
All right. Exactly. Guess what? I'm back. Limousine, bright lights, big cities, pretty ladies. Limousine, bright lights, big cities, pretty ladies. Don't look at the video, don't look at all tape. Look at what's happened today. It's gone. It's history. Do we look like we're ready for the history book? No. Baby, I'm mad in hell and you
Whew, what a win, man. I'm telling you guys, I don't want to say best win of the season because we've had some doozies, but if you look at it on paper, if you didn't watch this game and you just looked at the stat sheet like some of you will end up doing, you would say to yourself, wow, so the Pistons were really 34-11 and we beat them up. Wow, what did Book go for? I don't pay attention. He's out? Oh my God. Well, Jalen Green must have had he's not playing. Oh my, I've been so busy at work, you know. And then you looked at, you go 40, and Mark only had 6 points. Shout out to Grayson Allen too. Dylan playing as electric as he did completely overshadowed Grayson. I feel like Grayson is starting to, first of all, Grayson's probably a starter. I feel like the more he plays, the better he is. And so we should use that, right? We should lean into him playing. I feel like he's out of his rusty stage, and 5 for 14, not that great, but 4 threes, and he got to the line. His rim pressure, man, he's getting to he's getting to the rim so easily. Like, just wait until we have him and Jalen Green doing that. If we're able to get the two of them playing consistent minutes together. It takes pressure off Book. It's like, Book, you can kind of freelance a little bit, do what you want to do. We don't quite need you, Book, so desperately to get to the rim, unless you'd like to, in which case, yeah, that's just going to add more fuel to the fire. What up, Euphoria? How you been? Euphoria says he's playing defense more, too. They all are. Like, these guards, like, you remember, think back to the last couple of years. We've had players on the court, and maybe this is still the same for you. It's not the same for me anymore. Last couple of years, few years, maybe several, there's been a player or two, go back and name them, Nader, Plumlee, Nurkic, guys that when they're on the court, it's like you're just like, ugh. Fucking guys on the court. Can somebody come get him, please? Can we get him out, please? Maybe you feel like there's a couple of dudes like that on this team. I don't. Every single player that comes onto the court for the Suns, even okay, my bad. I forgot about NH Cheeks, okay? But NH Cheeks doesn't get minutes. The only time NH Cheeks plays is when the game is over. So I guess it stands. There's no one that comes into these games where I'm upset about. Like, I'm so excited to watch Goodwin play. I'm so excited to watch Bouye play. Then you got Gillespie and Grayson, and it's just like, remember how great Jared Butler was. We made the right decision. Like, you guys are probably right. We're probably a power forward away from being real contenders, but like, are we? We probably are. But are we? We probably are. But are we? Like, what the hell could somebody answer me this in the chat? Did the Pistons play last night and have a tough game that got them tired? If that's the case, that would make some sense to me. And I wasn't paying attention that closely to their schedule, so, you know. Euphoria says, I do like Goodwin and Bouye, both solid players. Bro, you could play those two could have to play like all the backup minutes and you would be happy. Not comfortable, not okay, happy. And yet one of them is not going to get to play. Bouye doesn't even really get to play. Sam says, yes, 100% they need a power forward. I agree. If you could get somebody, but it's got to be, it's got to be the right choice. It's got to be the right guy. It's got to be the right fit. I think it needs to be a 4 that can shoot and rebound. Are you going to be able to get that? The tweets are doing good, Burner. Listen, you ain't going to worry about my tweets, all right? They'll hit. They're going to hit. We got a 32-month membership from Final Boss Roy, Baby Boy Roy's Joy's Boy, Corduroy Maivia says, no book or green, beat the Pistons. This team ain't last season. It's like they had a resurgence like no one has seen. Monty and Ott are culture changer. W. Yes, we got the right coach. Our offense is awesome. Our offense is legit. You can just see it because everyone that's a part of it thrives. More so than they were thriving wherever else they were before. So, how do you say this? Detnable says, we have players that play bigger than their size. Goody plays like he's 6'8". Beautifully said, geniusly put. He plays like a 6'8" player. He plays like how many rebounds did he have tonight? 4 rebounds compared to Mark Williams, 5. Like what? It's consistent. 4 seems low for Jordan Goodwin. He is Josh Okogie, who can shoot threes, dribble the ball. He's Josh Okogie at the point guard position and skilled. It's nuts. And we already had Goodwin, and he wasn't this good. He wasn't near this good. That points to Jordan Ott. And so you're talking about Ott being a culture changer. Monty was a culture changer. I still want us to go back and give credit to Matt Ishbia. Because Ishbia said, yeah, he pulled off the Durant trade. That was likely his only real move that was all him. Other than that, he says, I let these guys run the team. It didn't work. This upcoming season, the season you're watching, he said, I'm in charge now. I'm taking control. I'm going to be the one making moves. And look what it's gotten us. So props to Matt Ishbia. Of course, Jordan Ott. And apparently, Brian Guegawi knows talent. Like, really knows talent. Like, how is it that other teams had Bouye and let him go? Or is it that he's just not, Bouye's just, like, he is what he is, but you put him in Jordan Ott's offense, and all of a sudden it unlocks him to the capability of which now he's, like, really good. Good enough to be a rotational player that you never have to worry about. G-Love said, Goody was a dog. He just couldn't hit a 3. Yeah. His floaters were off last year. His getting to the rim and scoring. He started having this resurgence with the Lakers. He was really good for the Lakers. I don't know why the Lakers let him go. He was a dog for them. And he came back and he's been a double doggy dare. G-Love says, Bouye, they're going to give him a contract or what? They better. They absolutely better. The Suns are more than likely going to the playoffs, knocking on wood here. Relax. If they don't take him into the playoffs, I'll rip my pubes off clean in one pull. All of them. Is that fair? Like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? He is so worthwhile. He is so worth a roster spot. And it's not like this team doesn't have one specific dude with really weird hair on the team that doesn't need to be there. NH Cheeks. It's clear as day. Get rid of him. Guarantee Bouye and go into the playoffs with Booker, Green, Grayson, Gillespie, Goodwin, and Bouye. Am I counting right? I mean, I am, guys. I could be counting wrong. Booker, Green, Grayson, Gillespie, Goodwin, Bouye. 6 playoff-worthy guards. 6. 16. 6-time champion. So that's why I want to shout out to Brian Guegawi, our Silver Fox. Whew. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Brian Herrera says, Gabe, do you have a list of power forwards that you want the Suns to target at the deadline? Everybody wants Portis. I would be very jazzed about Portis if we're able to get him on a good deal. Something that doesn't hurt our chemistry. I'd love Portis. Who else is available? Like, realistically, actually a power forward that we would want that's available. Anthony says, just lost a 14 leg multi on one leg, Asar Thompson. I could have sworn he fully snatched the ball and got the steal, and they've taken the stat off of him. That sucks, dude. Maybe you get lucky and they adjust it post-game. Hate when something like that happens. Final Boss Roy says, Sadiq Bey, Gabe. I'm down with Sadiq Bey, but answer me this, folks. Is Sadiq, first of all, how tall and how old is Sadiq Bey? Answer me that. Jeremy Sohan, now you're getting warm there. Keep Arizona wild, all right? I'm a big Sohan fan. Sundo's a big Sohan fan. I understand some of y'all are not Sohan fans, and I'm willing to look into that to double check and see if he's fallen off a cliff. I don't think he's fallen off a cliff. Okay, Brian Herrera says he's about 6'8". You're talking about Sohan. Okay, Suns fan Iverson says Gabe Sadiq is 6'8", 26. Wow. Okay. So you guys tell me, is a 6'8" Sadiq Bey, somebody also, if you don't mind, please, tell me how tall Royce is. Is a 6'8" Sadiq Bey going to make you feel like, okay, now we have our power forward that I've been clamoring for because we don't have a power forward? Or will you feel like you got another version of Royce who's better or worse? Sohan 6'8". Royce is 6'5". Okay. I didn't realize Royce was only 6'5", 6'6". Arizona says Sohan's 6'8". See, but with like Sohan's defense and rebounding, he to me seems more like the type of dude that plays as a power forward at 6'8". And 6'8" is basically my cutoff for what I want a power forward to be. I guess 6'7" if you're extra lengthy and a high jumper. You know? Obi Toppin, I would dip into our assets for something that maybe could jeopardize a little bit of our chemistry. I don't want to lose the chemistry, but if it puts it a tiny teensy bit in jeopardy, it might be worth it for Obi Toppin. He really showed me something during that playoff run last year. I did not recognize his game until last year. So they're not G-Love. They will be terrible to negotiate with. The Spurs only want to trade our word, Jude. That's the only thing they're interested in. They don't like to do any deals where both teams win. They want to win, and they want to feel like they just kicked you in the balls when they trade with you. So there's that problem. But as far as like convincing them, Sohan apparently has gone to the Spurs with his team and said, we want out. So it's a little different. I think there's room to believe he's really going to be moved. Let me look back here, Iverson. It won't cost that much for Sohan. He's out of the rotation. Nick Richards and Nigel would do it. I don't know, dude. I need to talk to Gary, Spurs fan Gary, about that. And I need to talk to some people about that. I don't know. I don't know if Nick Richards but they do need a big. I talked to a buddy at the gym last night who's a Spurs fan. He said that they're suffering from what we're suffering with Mark Williams. You've got Mark Williams and you've got Wemby. That's basically it. Wemby's out at the perimeter, so he can't rebound a lot. So even though he's gigantic, they have trouble rebounding. We have just Mark Williams. He gets boxed out. We don't have any other bigs out there to help rebound. So they might need Nick Richards, is what I'm saying. Iverson. Clippers have won almost 20 games in a row and still not 500. Are you serious? I wouldn't be laughing at that, Daniel. If they're that hot, they're coming for our asses, bro. Pause. And you're the one that said that sus sentence, not me. Spurs need 3-point shooting. O'Neal for Sohan. They need 3-point shooting also. Keep Arizona knows ball. That's the other thing my buddy was telling me. He's like, he said they suck at guarding the three, shooting the three, and rebounds. So maybe if we give them a shooter and Nick Rich, they could make it work. I love Sohan. Always wanted him on this team. Sam says Sohan for NHD and a bag of chips. Gonna be more than that. Suns fan, so Ivy says, Gabe, Marvin Bagley would be a solid flyer also. 6'10", young, been solid for Washington, and he's on the block. I mean, is coach going to play him over Oso, Iverson? Come on, probably not. Is he going to be able to play at the 4 while we've got Mark and Oso out there? I don't think he's going to play at the 4. He can't shoot. Can he shoot? Can even Fugazi shoot? I know he is a good rebounder, though. Other than that, I like the idea of him. But those are my hang-ups. Those are the things I feel like they would shy away from. 10-7, it's pretty good. Bull says Sohan makes Dunn look like a sniper. Sohan shoots 25% from 3. That's rough. Very true. That could be rough because then you definitely have 2 players out there at the same time that can't shoot. Mark and Sohan. Good point. Well taken. I will take that into advisement. Ronald says, if Brooks isn't an all-star, man. Look, fans hate him. Fans absolutely hate Dylan Brooks. I can guarantee you there ain't a fan outside of Suns fans that are going to vote for Dylan Brooks. Strike number 1. Strike number 2, I would imagine coaches from other teams that are voting don't like Dylan Brooks. That's going to hurt him as well. The Suns have a small fan base compared to some teams. We don't have all of China going for us because we had Kobe for his whole career, and they love Kobe, therefore they love Lakers. We don't get, like, our votes are harder to come by. We don't have an entire world power voting for us. But a game like today, where he drops a 40 burger, a nice solid round 40 points, that opens eyes, that gets the people going. It's provocative. People will talk about that. Did you hear Dylan Brooks drop 40 on the Pistons? Bro's going crazy. Maybe I don't hate his guts. Ooh, Iverson, thank you, says Brooks has got Canada. Thank you. We need to talk to the Canadians. If there's any Canadians watching, you know, any Canadians or any Oregon Ducks fans watching, go vote for Dylan. Bagley, Parker, Okafor, all busts like Boozer going to be, says Daniel. I mean, I feel like at this point, how is Bagley not considered a bust? He was considered a bust year one. Oh, dude, Burner, there's no way Canada would let me in their country, bro. No way. Even if I pledged allegiance to, hey, is Trudeau still in charge? Is Trudeau still up in there, or did he resign? Like my guy, Mike. What is it? Tim Waltz. I should know that. He's my guy. Family friendly. Honta Kiwi says no. Ivy says, Gabe, we for sure are making a move. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Let me ask you this for real though, Iverson. Let's put it on a scale of 1 to 10. How bad do the Suns really got to make a move in your opinion? Me, I think making a move is like a 3 out of 10. Totally optional. Something presents itself, sure. That's on its face an upgrade. Okay, we could talk about that. We could even do that. Sam says Gambo said Suns are interested in Sohan. I like that. I like that news. Yeah, man. I don't know. If Gambo's saying we're interested in Sohan, then I think they're actually probably talking to the Spurs. So I promise you I'll find out what it's going to cost. And that means talking to Torrey Jones, which means I'm going to have to pay some money. G-Love says they have to open a roster spot for Bouye and Livers. And Livers. You know, Livers, I love Livers. I don't want to lose him. However, if it comes down to Bouye or Livers, I think we all pick Bouye. And if it comes down to Livers being cut, I think there's a good shot Livers doesn't get picked up by other teams because they're going to sleep on him and we could get him back. But these are good problems to have. Really good problems to have are we have to trim our roster, and it is like pulling teeth to have to let one of these guys go because they're all contributing. Not you, NH Cheeks. He really is, Jose. He's bouncy, he's fast, he's energetic, he plays tough, hard defense, he can hit threes. What more do you want? He's pretty skilled, too. He's young. He's just had injury issues so far. You know who else has had injury issues in their career so far? Mark Williams. How's that treating us? Don't look at his score. Don't look. I said don't look! He only scored 6 with 5 rebounds, which is a problem that I'm kind of getting sick of having to defend. Now, Zion, now you're speaking my language, Gravia. What would I do for Zylon Billiamson? What would I do for Zylon Billiamson himself? Honestly, I think I'd make an honest woman out of Built Ford Tough herself. I'd marry her. Take her to the altar. We'd find a wedding dress that'll fit over that gargantuan Frankenstein-looking ass BBL meat. But I'd make it work for Zylon. I'd do anything for him. Get him into a city like Phoenix where everybody's fit and active and there's good, delicious, healthy food options everywhere. Yeah, I went to a dark place, Ronald. I apologize about the BBL meat because this is a family-friendly channel now. We're trying to sign with Disney. What do you guys think we have to move for Jalen Green? That was a Freudian slip for Zylon because it's going to start with Jalen Green. And none of you seem to want to do that. None of you seem to have the balls to move Jalen Green. Brian, here's the thing about me. And it's like people have a hard time. Oh, damn, Miles Bridges with the poster. People have a hard time understanding me when I say this. Like, they don't believe me. I feel like my wife doesn't believe me. I just think this is going to sound so stupid. But you know how guys have a type? It's like, oh, I like blondes. Oh, I like this girl. Oh, I don't like those girls. I don't like that type of girl. I have no preconceived notion. I think that when I was single and I actually could see women, I felt like you can, every woman of every type has something to offer. I don't have I never had one. Never had a thing. Except for what's her face? Clay's girl. All right. No, well, family friendly Gravia. All right. Is Obi hurt? Says Ronald Wheeler. I don't know. Phoenix says JG owes us playtime. Gabe, that's why he should stay. Okay. I mean, wouldn't it be really frustrating to send him to the Pelicans? He gets healthy and goes back to being an Iron Man, and he's just a killer because, they need a primary scorer, and he fills that role, and he doesn't even have to compete with Book. He doesn't have to compete with anyone for anything. He's the A1 guy, and then he starts averaging like 28, 29 points a game like Michael Porter Jr. That's what I see happening. That's my fear about trading, hypothetically, Jalen Green. So I get the fear and trepidation about potentially trading him. But Zylon, you're talking about, in my opinion, probably the best four that you could possibly get to fill what we all deem a hole in our roster, the only hole, power forward. After I just took 45 minutes to count like a child on my hand that we have 6 viable guards that we love and all deserve full minutes. Like if we were emotionless people that didn't fear, karma and what comes of being disloyal, on paper, unemotionally, Zion Williamson is the call over Jalen Green. It just is. Is he going to rupture BBL meat when he gets to Phoenix? Yes. That's not our concern. As long as he plays. As long as he plays. Zambuki says, let's go, boys. Keep stacking W's. Pretty impressive, man. 29-19. I was so happy when we were 10 games above 500. And then we lost that by a couple games, and now we got it back, and I'm back on top, baby. It feels like a safety point, like a checkpoint in a video game. Let's just stay here. Chris Stu says, why so much talk on Zion? They're talking about power forwards that the Suns should be targeting, because apparently we are talking to the Spurs about Sohan. So if we're looking for a 4 and we're willing to make a move for a 4, let's explore our options. Chris, would you say that Zion is or isn't the best option at 4? Okay, what's going on, man? Says, but Zion's never healthy. Wouldn't we want to target a healthy player? Normally, yes, Zion's not healthy. But if you've seen him this year, you can see it when you look at his face, bro. He is finally gotten a hold of his eating and exercise regimen, and he is in fantastic Avengers level shape. Okay? You pop that shirt off of Zion, I think you're going to find a 6-pack of abs that just won't quit. You pop those pants off, you'll probably find a bird that won't quit. But that's not important because this is a family-friendly channel. The man's in shape. The man's eating right. You get him out of the most delicious city, truly. Dude, I had Cajun breakfast this morning that was just carnivore. Eggs and Cajun meats. They were better tasting than anything I've eaten in the past month on this damn diet. Now imagine I had indulged myself in some beignets. Okay, they have the best food. Get him out of that. That's the wrong place for him. That's like him being in Chatsworth, California. If you know, you know. Wrong place for Zion. Chatsworth. The gooning capital of America, Chatsworth, California. Stu says, I would rather bring in Sohan. That's okay. Sohan would cost less and is more healthy traditionally. So I don't have a problem with that. I mean, Metal Cop. I mean, we're talking about Zion. Am I supposed to not think about his bird? Come on. Grow up. G-Lo says, are you hungry, Gabe? Not too bad. I had some barbecue earlier. I'm chilling. I'm down 7 pounds. Sundo's down 10. And we're both feeling really good. It feels pretty good. Okay? I even touched a first female recently, and that felt pretty good. Obey says Zion would create a spacing problem. He can't shoot the 3. We need a spacer like Bay or Portis. That's a good argument, bro. That's a very good argument. I don't know if you're right, but you sound like you're on the right track. So my question is, can anybody look and see what does Zion shoot from 3 on the year? What's his 3-point percentage? Is it terrible? Is it really bad? Can't be worse than Sohan. That might happen, Burner, Zion seems like the perfect prototypical player for you to goon after. Because let's be honest, if Sundo was an NBA player, he'd be Zion. No questions. Haunted Kiwi says it's 0. Come on, what is it? There's no way it's 0. You don't think he shot a 3 this year, says Suns fans? He has a set shot. It's not gorgeous. It ain't oh so ugly. He looks like Reggie Miller compared to Oso's jumper. So maybe this year he's just sticking to not shooting threes. If that's the case, that might be a problem because we don't have a center that can shoot. And you can't have 2 dudes out there that can't shoot. Okay. So that kind of puts a wrench in that. Later, Phoenix. Go get some grub ski. Bull says the Spurs player who plays the part of their power forward is 6'6" Keldon Johnson. Are they looking for a power forward? No, neither should we. Okay, there's an argument. Also, my argument, the strongest argument for not trading for a power forward is our record is 10 games above 500. I don't think last season with Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, I don't think we were ever 10 games above 500. We weren't. We're already like a day or two away from February. We're coming up on the All-Star game pretty soon. 10 games above 500. Do we really need to move? Do we really got to switch things? Burner, it'd be Luka, Yabusele, Zion. There's a good 3-man team right there to start. You know, Obey says Bay is also cheap. I like Bay. He just doesn't look like a power forward to me. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't see enough Sadiq Khan Bay, Mayor of London. Maybe I don't see enough of him. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's tall. He doesn't look like he looks like a 3. If I got Sadiq Bey on my team and I was a coach, I would put him at the 3. Voltson, honest to God, dude, if for nothing else than the vibes, a Brooks jersey will go hard. A Brooks jersey might be timeless. A Brooks jersey might represent something so powerful in the ethos of the Phoenix Suns ethos that even 10 years from now when Brooks is retired and had played for a couple of other teams, hypothetically, you'd still say, Brooks jersey? Nice. Those were good days. Suns fan says, if Brooks is an all-star, we're going to have to see him and LeBron take a picture together. Cinema. Is LeBron going to be an all-star? I guess you can't keep him from being an all-star. Brian Herrera says, define your perfect power forward. Ooh, I like this. Perfect power forward for me doesn't exist because the perfect power forward is a combination of Amari Stoudemire and Channing Frye. Woo! I would be happy with either. If you could give me a Channing Frye and place him on this team, we're going places. If you could give me Amari, we're winning the title. Channing Frye in 2026 on this Suns Jordan the Otter Ott defense. I mean, Mug, we got to trade him for somebody at this point. We can't allow Richards to stay past the trade deadline and get nothing for him. You got to be shrewd. You got to move something. Get a second-round pick if you got to. Get something for your future. Don't let something turn into nothing. I don't remember Channing Frye. Oh, Ronald, go back and watch the high. So he was there with Nash. He played center. He was like 6'10", a clean, lean 6'10", 6'11", jumper as pure as the driven snow. My guy. We're talking would shoot 12 threes a game and hit 7 of them. Would step to the free throw line with the game in the clutch and hit three free throws to send it to overtime and then hit a game-winning 3 in overtime. He was from Arizona. He played for the Wildcats. God, he was so underrated, man. And because he had Steve Nash, man, oh man. And then Amari, I don't know, a lot of you might not remember this. Amari came into the league, he was a dunker. He was Rookie of the Year. He was a force to be reckoned with. He got a microfracture in his knee. This was all right around the time I was becoming a Suns fan. He gets a microfracture. He sits out for a year. During that year, he practiced and practiced and practiced his mid-range. He practiced it and practiced it and practiced it some more. And when he came back and was healthy, not only was he dominant in the paint, but he could step right out to that Kevin Garnett area mid-range and drill 90% of his mid-ranges. You could, if the ball got above his hips, it was going in the rim. Completely unstoppable. So, Burner's ideal power forward is the bones of Anthony Davis, the mentality of DeAndre Ayton, and the emotional fortitude of Draymond Green. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. All right. Ooh, Fighting for Par says Julius Randle would be a fit with the Suns. Gritty play. He is gritty. However, I feel like he's a little bit tunnel vision with the ball. He's a little bit, you already took a couple of shots in a row, so it's my time to shoot. So stand back while I do some tween dribbles. Bounce, 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 bounce. Everybody stand around like, what the hell is going on? While this big is ISOing and taking step backs. It's like, I don't know that he's a perfect fit for this offense. You know? That's a good power forward, Ivy. Good combination. Al Horford or a Kevin Love style. Yeah, he really was Arizona Wild. He really was. Yeah, he makes boneheaded plays, Bull, and he's just he's confrontational with his own teammates. He's got a big ego. Not in a good way. Not in a good. But these are problems that I thought I had with Brooks that Brooks has convinced me otherwise of. Yeah, Christopher, if that's what your tune was that you were singing back then, dude, you are a fortune teller, bro, because nobody really saw that. Honestly, it felt like we had gotten worked in that trade, and NBA wide, fan base wide, everybody thought we got worked. Suns fan says, let's get Lou Amundsen. Lou Amundsen is... You've got a little bit of Lou Amundsen's blood running through Goodwin's veins. Right? What up, Leland? How you been, man? So, I didn't realize this until tonight, earlier when you guys told me. Apparently, we have a little back-to-back. Now, who's our back-to-back against? Burner. Who do we got tomorrow? Tell me it's easy. Cavs, right? Cavs. 8 o'clock tomorrow. Mobley is out. He also said Garland was out. Guys, we got a real big chance to beat Cleveland tomorrow. I think we could do it. Now, second night of a back-to-back, that could bite us. When did they play Cleveland? They played Cleveland last night, so they're going to have rest. And if you look at their schedule, Cleveland's kind of been cooking lately. Look at this. Win, 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 win. 5. So we got 7 out of their last 8 games are wins. Ooh. Hot team. A hot, rested team. Versus us with no book, no green on a night of a back-to-back. So tomorrow could be an L. I'm chilling if we lose tomorrow. I'm not going to complain. But sneaky suspicion we can win that game. Sneakiest suspicion is that tomorrow ends up like tonight. You go in like, I don't know, and then you just roll. If they play like this, they'll roll. Brian says, question is, will Jalen Green play tomorrow? Dude, I mean, I don't... Who? Who's Jalen Green? I don't recognize that name yet. Yeah, I know there's a chance, Iverson, that he's back tomorrow, but every time he comes back, he tweaks his hammy, so at what point are they going to start being super careful? I said chance. See, Burner, the jinx is only a jinx when I say it's going to happen. When you assume something. You know what they say about assuming? It makes an ass out of you and me. Hopefully I don't jinx this, though. Ivy says, Gabe, just throw the whole team at Donovan and let the rest beat us. Expect Sam Merrill. That dude does best. Yeah. We'll see what kind of energy they have tomorrow to guard the three-point line. That's going to be the problem. He's played in, I want to say, 2.5 games. 2 games and a quarter each from 2 games. So in 4 games. On the way out, guys, you know, we've got 3 bangers now. What do you guys want to end the night with to celebrate the win? Do you want Cashmere banger, I'm back banger, or the best there is banger? Let you guys tell me in the chat here how we want to go out. They got the Cavs tomorrow, Leland. Oh, Adam HP just became a horseman, bro. Thank you, and welcome, Adam, a real man, an official horseman. Wow. It did feel good. It did feel good. G Love says best there is. I like best there is. I think it could be a chill way to end the night. So G Love names it. He was the quickest on it. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Same time. Go touch a first female real quick. We'll see you tomorrow with Sundo.
You want the recognition, you want the status, you want the money, you want the notoriety, then pal, get on Ric Flair one time. We are the best there is, and believe it, put it in the bank, whether you like it or not, we are the best there is. This is what Ric Flair's all about, you know. There are so many times that I walk out here, and I feel the excitement, I feel the pulse of the world. And sometimes I get so carried away that I don't take time. Honey, I'll see you tonight at the Marriott. Now be quiet. I gotta talk. Sometimes I don't take time to enunciate and really get the point across. What's on my mind tonight is this. When this lays down next to me at night, I feel as secure as a man can feel in the sport of professional wrestling. Woo! You want the recognition, you want the status, you want the money, you want the notoriety, then pal, get on Ric Flair one time. We are the best there is, and believe it, put it in the bank, whether you like it or not, we are the best there is.